Okay, part two. So you're pretty much resisting this transformation, dwelling on your pain. Maybe the spirit is also not wanting to introduce this divine love into your life because if for you love means all that heartache, it's okay, like whatever you say stays. You are always right. The universe loves you unconditionally. But look, as you see those angel wings on top of this divine love, you see those same angel wings with this temperance, the saber card. Um, the pretty much spirit is trying to guide you and holding off introducing your divine counterpart until you allow this transformation to happen. For you to allow the old version of you, the version that thinks that love means heartache, the version that allows to take on relationship as it is, to take the responsibility as an adult person, because it gets better another time. Like it's like you would think that I'm just sitting here and putting on the same cards over and over again, especially for some of you that I had private readings with. But I don't. I actually very carefully and cautiously um, shuffled all the cards, and you're showing as this daughter of staffs, but in reverse. So this is like the advice for you. So I pretty much feel that you are showing and this as this immature energy that you want to approach a relationship with the adult emperor man from the position of a little girl, of a girl who is doing whatever she wants, and a little bit of a princess mode, a little bit of a bratty person. If you want to create this stable love, you cannot be a daughter anymore. It's time for you to grow up, to become this sovereign. The Shahbanu is Empress in the Sufi tarot. So it's time for you to grow up. It's time for you to become the adult, mature, emotionally sovereign woman, the one that see things as they are, the one that takes accountability for her and her relationship. Look, this lover's card shows two mature women. There's no two mature people. Um, there is no place for this little girl. This little girl, your inner child wants to be healed, so the grown-up woman could step into her relationship, so the grown woman could step into the love relationship, and maybe him is already in your energy field. Kind of looks like it. But there's also the energy of like a toxic, like guarding, but I don't look at it that that's the particular any masculine in your um life. I feel that the energy you are in, this little girl thinks, this is another limiting beliefs of this little girl. I think somebody was asking about the blocks and how to remove them. How to remove them is a different story, but um, so there's a very guarded, I need to protect myself, I need to protect my property, I need to protect everything that is mine, because men are toxic, men are untrustworthy, they just want to use me and abuse me. And I am this little girl, so she needs to be guarded and protected, and I need to protect her. I think part of the work on your inner child is to make sure that she feels safe and you feel safe to be this adult woman. And another advice for you to allow, look, the two fives, so allow this change to happen through the meditation. Spirit's gonna guide you to the next steps. They're gonna give you tools, techniques, maybe put people on. Maybe you landing on my channel is part of how the spirit is guiding you to allow this change to happen, to allow to dissolve this inner conflict that you have in yourself. Because on one side you wish upon the stars to get this love, On the other side, you feel that the love is nothing but the heartache, and you are a little girl and you need to protect, and all the men are toxic and all the men are bringing this misery. So there's this high conflict that wants to get dissolved inside of you. That's the transformation that you need to go through and allow your old version of you who had those beliefs to let them die. And as I said, maybe that's why you landed on my channel, so I could help you with dismantling some of those beliefs. How do you do it? You do it layer by layer. And what else I wanted to tell you, that the spirit wants to guide you to that transformation. Also, with this girl in reverse, he wants you to enjoy, wants you to heal your inner child, wants you to step into this, because you're a very, once you do it, once you do and allow this transformation to happen, look, there you are being shown and as being very magnetic, again, very creative, passionate. There comes financial gains with it. You show as high priestess Murshida, of again very strong feminine archetype. This time the one that's very connected to the source. You see, this is the source that is guiding you, that is giving you clues, because you're meant for so much bigger, the success, public recognition, and the spirit wants to take you to the calmer waters. Look, we have the angel, the wings again, taking you to the light. Just allow this to happen by stepping in, by trusting the divine, stepping more fully into your feminine, into, look, we have those feminines here, losing your burden. um, that's what we're going to be doing in my community, and I'm also, on the 9th of March, I'm going to be launching a container when we were focused on how to do it, how to step into it, how to let go of limiting beliefs, what are the tools and techniques that you can work on yourself, how can I help you and serve you to allow this process to happen in a joyful and fun way. Okay. Also, you have a link in bio to a free ebook. When you have like a sample of how of some information that will help you dismantling that maybe those, not all men are bad, they are just different. You know, obviously there are some wounded masculines with some toxic behavior, but every single, like, very, if you make a masculine man angry, that's going to end up badly, I can tell you that. And he can react in a way that it's not nice. So it is good to know how they operate and always do so. They always do something for a reason. um, but our femininity, the way we show up, dictates how they show up for us. It is like so that the masculine energy is always reactive to how we show up. And if you show up as this joyful, connected, stable, emotionally regulated woman, you're gonna get your emperor. When you're gonna show as a little bit of a bratty, like little bratty girl who just demands, has asks, doesn't take accountability for her feelings, thoughts, emotions, and it's like, I want it my way, then you're gonna get the toxic masculine. Whether not toxic masculinity is not toxic, you're gonna get the man with a toxic behavior, a wounded masculine. That's who you're gonna get into your life, or you will awaken that up. Even in the sultan, you can awaken the worst instincts. I'm not saying don't take all accountability for all the men there are, but when you approach all situations from this empress energy, from this high priestess energy, loving kindness, but also setting up boundaries, knowing what you don't want, what you allow, what you won't allow. Even the guy with this guy with the toxic behavior, the wounded masculine, He's gonna be afraid of you. He'll just gonna disappear because he will show respect to you, but he won't stick around. So you won't have to worry about getting stuck into a relationship with a person like that when you are in your masculine, in your divine feminine. Okay, that was a pretty long reading in the end. Full version. Take care. Download the free ebook and join my community because that's why I'm here to help you, to guide you towards coming back home to yourself. I love you.